So, good morning everyone. This is our video regarding our topic, early modern period. So table of contents: introduction, political information, transformation, economic and technological advancements, cultural renaissance and scientific evolution, religious and reformation conflicts, global expansion and imperialism. So, introduction. The early modern period, spanning roughly from late 15th to the late 18th century, marked a significant transition in human history characterized by profound changes in politics, economics, culture, and society. So, ang early modern period was a time about late 1400s to 1700. So, sa kadaghang kausaban na nahitabo in how people live and how ang societies gi-organize. So, kani nga period, so important stuff nga mga nahitabo sa politics o sa economics, like how ang kwarta o ang tradings ipangbuhat or how it work. So sa cultures like sa art, literature, and sa mga beliefs and how societies were set up. So kani is interesting ni nga chapters sa atong history, kay sa kani nga period is daghang kausaban nahitabo sa kalibutan. Okay, next. So political transformation. The early modern period witnessed the decline of feudalism and the rise of nation-states in Europe, with monarchs consolidating power and centralizing authority. So sa early modern period, ang feudalism declined sa Europe, and powerful nga mga monarchs like si Louis the 14th sa France and Habsburg sa Spain gained a lot of control. So meanwhile, sa England is started to move towards system where power shared more with parliament. So sa mga waka ba, ang parliament is kuha na siya, ang parliament diay is a big group of people ni siya who make important decisions sa usa ka country. For example, sa Pilipinas is atong mga senador. So next is economic and technological advancement. So the period was marked by significant advancement in trade, exploration, and commerce, spurred by developments such as the Columbian Exchange, which facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between the old and new worlds. So during ani nga time, so ang trade and exploration kay ni boom. People traded goods and ideas between sa different parts of the world. So everyone gained knowledge, so naka-knowledge ang tanan sa mga new ways of doing business like capitalism and mga improvements in technology like sa printing press and sa mga and mas nindot na pod ang mga barko sa una, made it easier to communicate and easier to travel. So next is cultural renaissance and scientific revolution. So ang early modern period witnessed a cultural renaissance characterized by a revival of interest in classical learning, humanism, and artistic expression, exemplified by figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Shakespeare. So, concurrently, the scientific revolution challenged traditional beliefs and laid foundation for modern science, with figures like Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton revolutionizing our understanding of universe through empirical observation and experimentation. So during sa ani nga early modern period, na mga big cultural revival with sa mga famous nga artists sa una and thinkers like kato nila Leonardo da Vinci, ni Michelangelo, and ni Shakespeare. At the same time po, ang scientific revolution changed how people saw the world. So salamat sa folks like Galileo and si Newton who use experiments para mas makasabot as mga butang-butang sa kalibutan na mas better.
Religious reformation and conflicts. The period saw the proliferation of religious reform movements, notably the Protestant Reformation sparked by Martin Luther's 95 Theses, leading to religious conflicts such as the 30 Years' War and the English Reformation. So, Nakita sa katong nga panahon ang pagdagsa sa relihiyon nga mga kalihukan sa reforma, labaw na ang protestant nga reformation nga gipahinabo sa 95 thesis ni Martin Luther nga mituto like nipugong bitaw sa relihiyosong mga pagsumpaki o pakiglalis uh, sama sa 30 Years War and the English Reformation. Religious pluralism and tolerance gradually emerged in some regions, as seen in the Peace of Westphalia and the Edict of Nantes, although religious tensions persisted. So, ang relihiyosong pluralismo di ay og pagkamatugtanon anam-anam nga mitungha miabot bitaw sa pipila ka rehiyon ingon sa makita sa kalinaw sa Westphalia ug sa Edict of Nantes. Bisan tuod ang relihiyosong mga tensyon nagpadayon gyapon sila bitaw. Global expansion and imperialism. European exploration and colonization expanded during this period with significant conquests in the Americas, Asia, and Africa, resulting in the establishment of vast colonial empires and the exploitation of indigenous peoples. Ang explorasyon o colonization milapad niining panahon na bitaw like nilambo sa katong nga panahon na uban sa mga hinungdanong mga pagsakop sa Amerika, Asia ug Africa nga resulta sa pagkatukod sa dagkong mga colonial empires and the exploitation of indigenous people. The transatlantic slave trade emerged as a brutal consequence of colonial expansion, with millions of Africans forcibly transported to the New World to fuel labor demands. So, ang transatlantic nga pagtigayon sa ulipon mitunaw isip usa ka brutal bitaw nga sagputanan nga sa kolonyal nga pagpalapad uban sa milyon-milyon nga mga Afrikano nga pinugos nga gidala ngadto sa New World to fuel labor demands kung ang kibutan aron sa pagsunog sa mga panginahanglan sa pamuo bitaw. Mura na siya. Conclusion, the early modern period was a dynamic and transformative era in human history, characterized by political upheavals, economic advancements, cultural flourishing, and global expansion. Its legacy continues to shape the modern world, influencing political institutions, economic systems, cultural expression, and global interaction. Understanding the period is essentially for comprehending the roots of contemporary society and the complexities of modern world order. So, Marato, thank you.